Payroll for small business may be one of the biggest expenses incurred. When you have a small business, having payroll done by a trustworthy, knowledgeable company can make all the difference. When the payroll company you use knows about your business, your employees, and you as an owner, you can be assured that no mistakes or issues will come up. In honor of Small Business Week, let's go over what hiring an employee and starting payroll looks like for a business owner. As a small business owner, when you start payroll, you want to be sure you're paying the employees the correct way. By knowing if they are a W-2 employee or 1099 contractor, you can be assured the correct taxes are being taken out. A way to identify the correct classification is the ABC test. A, the individual has been and will continue to be free from control or direction over the performance of their work, meaning that they are not supervised, compensated based on performance, or adhere to a set schedule. B, the service is either outside the usual course or nature of the business or is completed off the premises of the business, meaning the work in question is not an advertised service of your business. And C, the individual is customarily engaged in an independent trade, occupation, profession, or business, meaning the worker may have clients or customers in addition to your business. If you can answer yes to all those questions, they would most likely be a 1099 contractor. If you answer no to any, they are most likely a W-2 employee. Once you have decided which classification the worker is, you would have them fill out the appropriate paperwork. If the employee is W-2, they would fill out the latest W-4 form. Whether the employee is W-2 or 1099, they do need to receive their correct tax forms for filing their taxes before January 31st of the following year. When starting up payroll, another decision you have to make is how often you will pay your employees. When choosing a payroll frequency, your goal as an employer should be to straddle the line between what your employees want and what's most cost effective for your business. You have 4 major payroll frequency options at your disposal. First is monthly, which is once a month or 12 times a year. Next is semi-monthly, which is twice a month or 24 times a year. Then there's bi-weekly, once every other week or 26 times a year. And finally, weekly, which is once a week or 52 times a year. Federal law concerning payroll frequency is fairly straightforward. There are 2 factors you absolutely must keep in mind when determining your payroll cycle. You have to provide employees with a routine pay period upon which they can rely, and said pay period has to occur at least once a month. As long as it meets that criteria, whatever payroll frequency you select is entirely up to you. State law, on the other hand, is variable and subject to change. Before you establish your payroll frequency, be sure to check in with your local state's labor office to see what regulations, if any, apply to your designated pay period. So we have determined what type of worker you have, how often you will pay them. Now you have to figure out how much you will pay them. Will it be hourly or salary? The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics put together a survey of the National Occupational Employment and Wage Estimates, which will help you determine, depending on the position, the appropriate pay for the employee. Check out the caption below for information and links to this survey. While determining these initial payroll components for your business is a great first step, setting up payroll can be complex for a new business. If you are looking for guidance with setting up payroll for your business, contact an Abacus advisor to get started today. Visit our website for more information and resources regarding payroll. And check out our Small Business Week playlist on YouTube for more tips on getting your business off the ground.